made it to a different place. I don't, yeah, it's.
Call Monday, January 11th, regular council meeting to order. Clerk, call roll, please.
Alderman Putoff.
Here.
Ferrari.
Here.
Waldorf.
Here.
Lukosius.
Here.
Radke.
Here.
Mueller.
Here.
Sapienza. Payton.
Here.
Mayor Harrell.
Here, pledge allegiance. Presentations, no. Public comment cards, I don't see any. Do we have a motion to receive the minutes placed on file?
So moved.
Second, Your Honor.
I have a motion and a second to receive the minutes placed on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. Finance Committee, Chairman Putoff.
Disbursements, Alderman Radke. First thing, Your Honor, is disbursements. Total disbursements for January 13, 2016 are $786,584.40. I move we receive this report, place it on file, pay the bills in the usual manner.
Second, Your Honor.
We have a motion by Alderman Radke, second by Alderman Ferrari to receive the disbursements, place on file, and pay the bills in the usual manner. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote, call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf. Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Aye.
Motion approved.
Alderman Ferrari, any highlights in the Peru Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor. Like usual, we have Peru Police Department monthly report for December 2015. I just want to bring it to everybody's attention. Like a lot of times at the end of the reports, we get letters in the mail from citizens telling some of our officers doing a great job. So I want everybody to look at that, and I'll make a motion we accept the report and place it on file.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Alderman Ferrari, second by Alderman Payton to receive police report, place on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
Fire Department, Alderman Payton.
Your Honor, I have the Peru Fire Department monthly report ending for December 2015. I'd like to make a motion that we accept this report and put it on file.
Second.
Have a motion by Alderman Payton, second by Alderman Sapienza, was it? Who was it? Alderman Radke, receive Peru Fire Department, place on file. Is there any discussion? All approved? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
In addition, Your Honor, at the Finance meeting, we have discussed a great deal of pension liabilities and, of course, the upcoming budget and how those pension liabilities will be forecasted in the budget. We're looking forward to that process. Other than that, there's really no other items that we had to proceed with.
Okay, Public Services, Chairman Waldorf.
Yes, Your Honor, I have the Public Works monthly report for December 2015. I'd like to make a motion to receive this report and place it on file.
I'll second that.
Have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Lukosius, to receive Public Works, place on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, Your Honor, we have the Building and Zoning Monthly Report for December 2015. I'd like to make a motion to accept this report and place it on file.
A motion by Alderman Mueller, second by Alderman Sapienza, receive Building and Zoning Report, placed on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Your Honor, I have the City of Peru Water and Wastewater Treatment Plants report as of November 2015. Total water produced was a little over 80 million gallons. On the wastewater side, at the East Plant, we treated 57.5 million gallons. And at the West Plant, we treated 46 and almost a half million gallons. Would like to receive this report and place it on file, please.
Second, Your Honor.
Have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Mueller, to receive Water and Wastewater Report, placed on file. Is there any discussion? Is the East Plant all rolling again?
Yeah, back up and running.
How long was it now?
We never really had to switch it to hybrid. It was real close.
Oh, okay.
It was literally just right there. We were waiting till like noon. Yeah, and then they came up with a forecast.
Yeah, that was good news.
Will that roll over the levee, dike, what have you, at, what was it forecast at, 30.9?
No, it was,
The record was what, 34,
34.44 in April of 2013, right.
and that was with
3 sandbags holding it back. So I
Right.
think you're right around 32 feet, I believe, is the point at which the levee can't hold it back, yeah. There are certain locations, and Chamlin surveyed the area, and we have like an action plan in place where the low spots are, and we do address those areas first. But that, turning the plant around from low river condition to high river condition, it was right there, yeah.
And we're still waiting for permits to move to the next step on the levee? Is it a dike or is it a levee?
We're waiting for our flood
Flood wall. That's needed. Okay, we have a motion, a second, to receive the report placed on file. Is there any further discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
Anything else? No? That's all from Public Services, Your Honor.
Okay, report to city attorney, ordinances and resolutions. I see we have none. Do we have something with city clerk Dave Bartley?
It's a resolution for the adoption of the Natural Hazard Mitigation Plan. This is a plan that was coordinated with the NCICG. It covers Bureau, LaSalle, Marshall, Putnam, and Stark counties for natural hazard mitigation and preparedness in accordance with FEMA requirements. This is something that Eric Carls and I participated in a question and answer, and some representatives from Chamlin's as well with the NCICG. And then in your packets that you would have received and the media received, it sort of has an outline with the maps and color graphs of all the findings of that mitigation plan. Sort of ties into some of the things that were just discussed with regard to the East Wastewater Treatment Facility as well.
Okay, we have a motion to receive that and place on file.
So moved.
A motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Sapienza, to receive the resolution and place on file. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote. Clerk, call the roll.
Alderman Putoff. Aye. Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Prokosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved. Anything further? No. Nothing. Okay, unfinished business. We passed, with the passing downstate of the Bassett training being mandatory, starting July 1, 2017, we passed that, and that will be all servers to be registered with the state of Illinois Bassett trained. So we passed in our latest liquor ordinance Bassett training for at least one on duty. We talked about it in a finance committee meeting. And do you have anything further? What we talked about was our police department training some individuals to do the training, or we would have our law enforcement there and bring somebody in to do the meetings or whatever, but do it as a service with City Approved Plus. It's a way for us to track who is compliant with the 2016, May 1, 2016 license. One person on duty will need to be Bassett trained. Then by state law, 2017, all servers will need to be Bassett trained. So we're just one step ahead. So when the microphone is rolling, well,
Sort of requires a firm touch.
He's froze. Humna. I don't know. Tony, are these ones you had ordered?
He didn't order the ones I wanted to order.
Okay, I'll use this one.
The ones Claire wanted to order, you're correct.
All right, the short answer is I don't have a final answer yet. We are looking at, as the mayor said, trying to maybe have the city provide a service where we could host a class here in the community center, possibly. Right now, if you don't have a class, you'd have to travel to go get certified or go online. The state doesn't really recommend at least the first class. People doing it online, they feel that they'll get better instruction live. So if the city was to want to start hosting a class periodically as a service to the business community, we could either train a police officer or two to become Bassett certified to do those classes. Obviously, there's an expense to that to send the guys away for a couple of days to get the training and then come back, and they're timed to offer that. The other opportunity or option is to locate instructors, bring them in on our behalf, or an instructor, and that may be an option. I should have an answer tomorrow evening, actually, if that's doable with people that we might be able to bring in and sponsor a class by the city and the police department and host it here. So hopefully at the next meeting I'll have an update with a recommendation to either do that or train some of our people or not provide the service.
Anybody, any questions on that? Like I said, I think it's a good idea because then our police department will be involved right from the start, and then we'll know who has registered and who is compliant with the Bassett training. Anybody else? Okay, new business. Under new business, I received a call on Friday. Did not talk to him, but talked to him today. Him being Lee Trotter, our regional representative of the DCEO, and he asked for us to reserve our community room from 1 until 2:30 this Thursday on the 14th. For DCEO Director Jim Schultz will be out on a tour. He's going to be in Anawan, and I believe it's 9:45. He'll be in Peru at 1 o'clock. After he's done, going to take him on a tour of Peru to show him our need for the renewal of our enterprise zone for the towns of Peru, LaSalle, Oglesby, Utica, and LaSalle County. So it's, what's that? It's DCO Director Jim Schultz is having a community tour, I think they called it in the email, something like that. I'll send you the email. This will be Thursday the 14th, 1 o'clock in the community room. I don't have confirmation yet. They called, they asked. I talked to Dave's office. The room is booked. It's all ready for them. I don't have confirmation. I do have confirmation that they'll be in Anawan at 9:45 on Thursday the 14th. And then here at... they're in charge of that. Their director is Missy something. I don't know, that's in charge of his scheduling. I'll send the email out to everybody and I'll send it to the paper and I need your email at WLPO, so stop by and drop that and send it to the paper. And once again, they haven't made a confirmation yet. They do have a confirmation with Anawan. They haven't made one here, but they did ask for the room, so that's all I can say right now because that's all I know.
When you say the room,
I asked Melissa to call down to your office, and I don't know who she talked to, but the room is open, so I blocked it out from 1 until 2:30. No, it's blocked out for DCEO Director Jim Schultz and Regional Representative Lee Trotter for Thursday the 14th, 1 until 2:30. So that's all I have under new business.
I don't know if this is new or old. Eric and Jeff pertain. Water Street now, was that a federal grant and we're waiting on that? Is that, what's the status on Water Street?
I can just report quickly. I know that it seems out of place that I would, but I actually reached out. Eric and I had a conversation a month or so ago with Nora from NCICG on the Water Street, but also on the next phase of the project. So I wasn't able.
First one was the FEMA.
Right.
When Jeff and his guys were down there fighting that water main breakdown there, it needs to be worked on fast.
Your Honor, I have a press release from the IMUA. The City of Peru, in partnership with the Illinois Municipal Utilities Association, is again offering a scholarship competition program for eligible high school seniors. Each eligible applicant is asked to submit an application and an essay of 500 words or less addressing their choice of one of 3 utility-related questions. Since its inception in 2000, the IMUA Scholarship Program has awarded $36,000 to 72 students from 29 different IMUA communities statewide. It has proven to be a very popular and successful program, rewarding achievement and providing recognition and measure of college financial assistance to dozens of outstanding high school seniors in public power communities throughout Illinois. And once again, this is open to anybody that's a member, IMEA member community, which of course in Peru we are. So all of this material will be distributed to the local high schools, and it's also distributed to the press for hopefully some release and publicity by you guys.
I can email it out, Jim, and I'll also place it on the city's website.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay. The other cities to the press and the radio that I mentioned with LaSalle, Oglesby, Utica, and LaSalle County, I don't even know if they've been contacted because the DCO office called here to reserve and it's not in the schedule yet. So I don't want to ruffle any feathers with LaSalle, Oglesby, Utica, or LaSalle County, but they did call here to ask for our room. So other than that, we'll see what comes out tomorrow as far as if they announce it or not. Petitions, communications?
Yes, Your Honor, we just have one communication from Tesla Motors requesting a variance for a property located at, and there's a modification or a change or up-to-date on the address from the PD. It is 2802 Plaza Drive.
Yeah, if you need some clarification on this, I think I can maybe help you out a little bit.
It's not the Tesla manufacturing that they're looking for located here.
What they want to do is put a charging station in the Hy-Vee parking lot. Huh.
Charging station.
Stations, yeah. Yeah.
4 islands, 8 charging stations.
So does anybody have any questions on that?
Well, I move that we refer it to zoning then.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a communication from Tesla Motors, request for variance for property located at 2802 Plaza Drive. It will be received, placed on file, and turned over to Planning and Zoning for review and recommendation. This is all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. This is a pretty big thing, they're trying to have charging stations from California to New York, and we're right in the middle. This is a pretty big thing. I know they're working very closely in all Hy-Vee locations, but it's pretty big. It'll put a dot on the map with Tesla owners. Does anybody have one?
I was gonna ask, can anybody afford one?
That's why it's a pretty big thing.
So you can drive from Peru to California on Peru Power now. Is what
There you go. There you go.
Probably not quite the
Max range.
Yeah. Maybe get to Davenport, yeah.
Well, we did have someone in town, Attorney Swiker.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Do we have any other further communications?
No, Your Honor.
Public comment? Do we have any public comment? Sherry, Jim? There's two of you, so I can pick on you. Okay. Closed session, no. They brought the equipment in. Motion for adjournment?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Meeting adjourned.